Yesterday, the East Bobby's branch of the Guyana Hindu Dharmic Sabha held its annual motorcade in New Amsterdam, Kanji. Leon Susiran reports.
Hundreds flocked the Rose Hall Estate Community Center ground in East Kanji last evening for the culmination of the 2016 Diwali motorcade. The spectacle moved off from New Amsterdam into East Kanji, where a cultural show and display were held. The floats then made their way speedily into East Kanji shortly after 9 p.m. as dozens of curious onlookers lined the roadway hoping to get a reasonable glimpse. Several persons meandered their way through the damp, muddy welfare center ground after the previous night's rainfall to get a close-up view of the floats. The floats were colorful, dazzling, and heavily illuminated. Ms. Anita Samaru of the Palmyra Prem Bhakti Mandir spoke with Channel 8 News and related a bit about that Mandir's float.
And making the motorcade, it just takes us 2 days. Normally we would, every year we go to the motorcade and take part. So we make things and add additional stuff to it every year. So this year we not had much things to make the preparation, so it was easy for us this year. Not really hard this year for us.
What are some of the materials you use?
Like in the crowns and so, we use cardboard, material that you discard, the glitters and so forth. And then we use the flower, plastic, use plastic to do the flower. Spray paint, we use binding wires and so forth.
What space you guys bought last year?
Last year we got first, we went to Georgetown and we got third. And the year before we also got first too. And this year the motorcade is not being judged, everybody will be receiving the same prize.
What do you think about that?
I like the competition because when you gotta come, you would spend time and effort and money on the motorcade, and then some people would just put something, not really much effort into it, and then they would walk away with the same participation prize. So I think I like the competition.
Ms. Devi Ramlochan, Secretary of the Golden Om Dharmic Youth Organization, along with Ms. Danwantri Prasad, also spoke with us about their display.
We are doing the Churn of the Ocean, and many of you who don't know what the concept of the Churn of the Ocean is, as Hindus we believe that Mother Lakshmi actually came out or evolved by the churning of the ocean, and we're depicting that. The snake there, we have on one side we have the gods and the other side we have the demons, and this is what we're our concept is about, the churn of the ocean in the center there. Also, the animals that you see at the top there are those things that came out from the churn of the ocean. To be honest, I thought with it not being a competition, we would have gotten more participants, because usually competition kind of withdraw persons because of that fear of competing and not getting the resources. So I'm kind of disappointed that the regular supporters of Motorcade, we're not seeing their floats here. And I thought we would have gotten more participation. And at the same time, I'm also happy that we got participation from Manders that we haven't seen in years.
Ms. Prasad thanked the youths and donor of the truck for the motorcade.
Well, we'd basically like to say to all our youths, because it's a team effort. Without this team, we could not have done it. It comes straight from, especially the vehicle. The vehicle was the most important thing to have on this occasion, because without the vehicle, we would have not been able to do anything. So I think that we would like to say special thanks to Mr. Gano for, he's always been with us. It's ever since we have started our motorcade, he has been always generous to assist us and help us in some form.
The floats, unlike previous years, were not judged for points and supremacy. Each float, though, last evening was awarded $40,000 cash. It should be noted that throughout the night's proceedings, firecrackers and squibs were going off in the venue. Also, garbage was rampant all over the ground by the program's completion. Persons are therefore advised against any practice or practices which will not be in keeping with the true celebration of Diwali, which will be observed all across the world this weekend. For Channel 8 News, I am Leon Susaran.